world to sing in perfect harmony. We have another song in G position. So, if you haven't been through a million songs in G position, I'm going to take you through those again. You know what I'm going to do. We have the G chord, the 1 chord. We could go to the 4 chord. Remember when we move up. Back to the G chord. 5-7 is where we bring our pinky down a half step, or our thumb. Low note goes down a half step into the 1 chord. Make sure you can play that with your right hand and your left hand. Even both hands if you want. That's going to help you a whole lot with the song, because the left hand is pretty much all that stuff. Let's go through this song one phrase at a time, like we always do. So we're going to go from measure 1 to measure 4, the end of measure 4. Okay, so listen to that phrase, listen to how that works. We have some rhythm right here. 1, 2, and 3, 4. After that is quarters. It's kind of a weird hand position, so be careful of that. But get that 8th note, and the and is accented. 1, 2, and 4. Okay. The next phrase follows a similar suit, just in a different key a little bit. Kind of the same thing, just different notes, transposed. Again, we have to have that 2 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, the end of the phrase ends weird too, you're moving your hand, but it's not that hard. Okay, so check that out. Those 2 phrases are going to be back to haunt you in the next part. So when we get to page 2, the 4th phrase is going to be the same as that 2nd phrase, and the 5th phrase is the same as the 1st. And guess what? The 6th phrase is the same as that 2nd too. So you're going to do that stuff a lot. So sit down and practice those first 2 phrases a lot. Many times. Many, many. The 3rd phrase is the 2nd ending. So make sure you take your endings. You go all the way through the song once. Take your repeat. The 2nd time you don't do number 2, because that would be crazy talk. You do number... whoops. You don't do number 1, because that would be crazy talk. You do number 2. Okay? We start on... So you're going to skip right to that G, which I think I didn't do in the video. So, basically the 3rd phrase starts right here on count 2 of the 2nd ending. So let's practice from there. And don't do my mistake when you do the repeats. You could leave a comment about how bad of a piano teacher I am, but... I'll just delete it, so don't worry about it. Forte, and it starts with an 8th note. 1, 2. Then the rest of the song is the same stuff, so you really have 1 page to learn. Okay? Take that right hand alone, get that crossover. The last part in the first page. So we're going down to F sharp. Remember, all F's are sharp in the key of G, so don't miss that. Because this won't sound right. Alright? The left hand is doing 1 and 4 chords. Then it goes to the key of A and does 1 and 4 chords. Don't forget your F sharp up there. Do that part a couple times. So I would do both those hands separately, over and over, until that makes sense. Okay? Then, as I told you, the magic of practicing smart is you don't have to do the 2nd page because it's all the same stuff. I'll play it anyway, but it's going to be the stuff you learned over there. Alrighty, enjoy.